thank you guys for being here, man.
Are we already rolling?
Good question, Jay. Are we chugging?
Let's go.
Are we chugging? How was that drive? I'm sorry.
Drive here was all right. It took us all night to get here, but we were glad to do that. We took turns driving. I took turns sleeping. I'm the merge guy, so I'm relieved from driving. So yeah.
Oh, just full on.
Yeah. We did not hire anyone for this tour. Like not a driver, not a merge guy. We do everything ourselves. So, but hey, it's the best job in the world.
Yeah,
I love doing it.
Beautiful. Can we get a quick intro with the names, because I don't want to butcher your name.
My name?
Yeah.
My name Ars. Full name.
Yes.
Arseny. But this is hard name for English people.
Yes,
I understand.
Yes.
And I don't know. I think about Lars maybe, but every time when I say Ars, people ask what,
Yeah.
how, yeah. But this is true. This is my name, Ars. I love it.
Yeah.
My name is Vlad.
Vlad.
Full name Vladislav.
Yeah.
Like Dracula. Vlad. Easy to remember.
Is that Dracula's name?
Vlad, yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh,
well, there you go.
I learned something new today.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, okay. Whose idea was it for the band name? It's like, okay, let's just create like the longest band name possible. Is that?
Yeah, Vlad the Impaler. That's correct.
So wait. Actually, real quick. So this is
a real guy, real historic figure. He impaled a lot of people.
You don't know about
no.
Well, if you, I'm sure you know Dracula, right?
Yes.
Well, he was created after this guy because he impaled a bunch of folks, and I guess
Impaled.
that impaled, yeah, on wooden sticks. So that's how he hung out, I guess, and the Dracula is created after him, as far as I'm aware.
So Vlad the Impaler. Was it actually?
That's me.
Okay, so was it the type of impaling where this episode's gonna get demonetized real quick? Where they would sit someone on like a wood.
Exactly.
It's that one. Oh, that's such a brutal way to go.
Yeah,
man.
there it is.
Oh,
Nice little picture.
I think we could show that. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yeah, it's
historic.
cool. Well, it fits your band name too. Extermination Dismemberment.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, it may sound ridiculous, but there was actually a thought process behind it, and Arseny can tell about it because he was the one who came up with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I was need two long, heavy word. And when I use my translator from English, and in really my English quite bad, but I understand what you say. I understand what people say me, and sometimes I have problem with answer, but it's okay. And this is interesting fact because I play my music in USA. Time number 4, yes. But and I have problem with English.
Yeah.
Perfect English in our vocalist.
Not perfect.
Yeah, and he will be help me with translate. Okay, sometime.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah,
Yes.
I think your English is very well.
I try.
It's not terrible. Because terrible is you would speak and I would have no idea what has happened. But I was curious how you guys learned how to speak English.
Well, I was lucky. I have to say thanks to my parents because they just took me to English lessons since I was 5.
Since 5, okay.
Since 5, so I mean, it's not really my. I cannot take credit for it. I guess I just was dragged to those classes, English classes.
Just dragged.
I mean, I loved it. We had a cool teacher, so having a cool teacher always helps. You know?
Oh, it's massive.
It's massive, absolutely. So, yeah, I can say that for me it was hard because I started since childhood thanks to my parents. So shout out to them, I guess.
Was there a reason why they took you to learn?
Oh, English. I mean, our native language is not English, but we are obviously aware that English is the main language of our planet. So we just learn English. Yeah, I tried learning German as well, but I don't know. I couldn't do it.
No.
I don't know. When we started touring Europe, we realized that everyone speaks English there as well, so
Yeah.
we don't really need German.
Which one was harder, learning German or?
For me, German was a little harder, to
Why?
be honest. I don't know. It didn't make much sense to me. So, as what I remember in German, the word girl, Mädchen, is not her, is not she, it's it. Das Mädchen.
Really?
So,
Okay.
figure it out, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Girl is Mädchen.
Yeah. So
Mädchen.
they have this I don't remember D. So if it was she, it would be die Mädchen, but it's das Mädchen, so it's like it. So I don't know. That's just one of the examples, and I guess for some people, some languages are just easier to learn. So for me, English was kind of easy.
And the country that your band is from, sorry if I don't pronounce it right, but it's Belarus?
Belarus, yeah.
Okay, cool. Which if you don't know, on the map, you're basically the country is connected to Russia and Ukraine, correct?
That's correct.
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
and we are between Poland and Russia as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
we are
Poland
the
too.
very east of Europe.
Yeah.
We are sometimes referred to as the heart of Europe.
Is that the heart of Europe?
I mean, we are not in European Union, but we are like right in the middle. So we are kind of the heart of Europe. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
Also, our country has many lakes.
Oh, sure, you're right. You're right, kind of.
Yeah,
in
there
the middle.
we are.
Oh, okay.
Our country has many lakes. That's why it's always called, often called blue-eyed. It's blue-eyed.
So there's a lot of lakes there.
Yeah, we have a lot of lakes.
Okay.
It's actually quite beautiful.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was looking at photos, man. Damn, it looks like a really nice.
It is nice.
It's like
We
a
have long
beautiful-
winters, yes, as all countries in Eastern Europe do. But when the weather is good, it's beautiful.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Cool. So just to wrap up the band name. So did you have words in your mind that it means in your language, and then you put them through an English translator?
In really, I don't think about this word. Just when I use my translator, I see two long, hard words. And I see extermination. And next time I see dismemberment. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so you were purposely looking for two longer words visually. Like, okay, you want two long words.
Yes, visually and hard for для слуха, типа.
Or for hearing.
For hearing, yes. It's and our logotype hard for eye.
Yeah.
Hard for reading.
Yes, hard for reading. All hard. We love it.
We're hard all around.
Okay.
There's also another thing, if Arseny doesn't mind me speaking about it. He told that to me in Russian. I can maybe talk about it a bit in depth in English. So
please, yeah.
These two words,
Feel free to do that.
They represent slam the way we see it. So it's something global and massive, extermination. And combined with something local and horrible, dismemberment. So something that destroys the whole world, combined with something that goes on in the basement, because this is how we see slam. Sometimes we go epic, sometimes we go all out, but sometimes we crawl into the basement and see the butcher,
Yeah.
So this is how those two words got combined. All his ideas, by the way. I'm just telling the story.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, because the band started in 2009. Right?
Yeah.
Cool. Man,
We were 16.
16. Yeah. Slamming.
Oh, yeah.
Just slamming. You guys are kind of, I think you might be the first band where I was like, I can't look at your artwork.
Oh, really?
I can't look at, there's also a video. I was like, okay, I'm just looking at it through the corner of my eye.
Come on.
I was oh man, I was like, oh, it looks fucking...
Well, that was our goal for sure, to shock some people. Of course, it
accomplished.
got shadow banned on YouTube immediately.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, so we didn't get a lot of views, but hey, we make art not for the views. We just make art for the sake of art, for ourselves. Our official videos are not on our channel, but you can find them easily.
Nice. Yeah.
They are on the channel of Unique Leader Records, the label we're currently on.
Oh, cool. Go back, Jay. This is the one that we're talking about is lower.
Probably the latest
that
one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm not. Don't play it. But
Oh,
fuck. I don't. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
So, by the way, this, what you're hearing right now, is the remake of the very first album that came out back in 2010.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do you guys have, would you say you had 3 records or 4 records?
Well, we have 3 records, and the 4th one is the remake of the first one. But it's completely remade, redone, re-recorded, so it's basically a new record.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, this song, dude, Slaughter or Chainsaw. My goodness.
Yeah, you might get demonetized from that real quick.
I think at this point we're just committed.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So we're
let's go full on.
So you found, okay, so speaking, since we're already on the subject, so the butcher that's on the artwork is actually a real person, right?
Yep, that's correct.
And were you guys just out grocery shopping and then you found somebody, correct?
You're absolutely right. You're just on the spot. Yes, I was actually going out shopping, and I saw this guy. He's selling like glass jars, like some tape and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is actually a guy who sells stuff in the street market. You know, in my town.
What did he look like?
He looked exactly like the one we were looking for. Exactly like the guy we were looking for, because
that's cool.
We had a vision. We needed a guy like that, and you know, guys like that are hard to find. You know, he is very cool looking. You know, and I did not know him. Obviously, I approached him with respect. I said, "Hello, sir. Do you mind? We are looking for a person just like you, who looks just like you, for a video clip. Maybe this is something you would be interested in. You know, very respectfully, of course.
You want to be a butcher?
Would you like to be a butcher? Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully, sir. So
that's cool.
I asked if I could take a picture of him, a photo, to send the other guys. And
how does that conversation happen? Wow.
I mean,
that's cool.
You know, the dude looks exactly like what we need, you know, and he acts exactly like what we need. For example, when
he's scary looking, man.
When we filmed him, almost everything was done with one or two takes, because he needs no direction at all. We just tell him, for example, we need you to turn around in this scene, right? And the way he does it perfectly. He does not need to act. You know, he already acts like what we need perfectly.
And he's not. And since you approached him, you approached this random guy. He's not an actor. But he was
not an actor.
But it's one of those rare cases that actually not knowing how to do it will actually benefit.
I agree. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, just act like what we like. Just act like a butcher.
Yeah,
cut shit up.
And I mean, we don't ask much. We don't ask any acting at all. Just doing simple stuff like cutting meat. You know, looking ominous and stuff. And he does it perfectly. You know.
Wow.
Shout out
to that guy, man.
Sergey Vladimirovich Gumin. Hello from America.
That's cool. What were you guys shopping for? Were you just like, okay, we need like some eggs right now?
Yeah, just tomatoes. I remember tomatoes for some reason. Yeah, I was looking for tomatoes. And I found the perfect butcher.
So were you actually looking at the time?
Yeah, we were looking for a guy. So we had one, I think, friend who was kind of on the fence whether he would like to do it, and then he said no. He said he had other stuff to do, but you know, well, this role, the guy needs to be big and the guy needs to be evil. Not everybody is down to play that, you know. So it's understandable when someone says no. We don't like ask any questions.
It's a dark role, dude.
Dark role,
it's dark, man.
Yeah,
it's evil as fuck.
Exactly. So yeah, no problem with that. We just needed to find someone else, and this guy, to his credit, no objections, no nothing. Just let's go. Why not? Let's do it.
Man, it was like it was meant to be.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
I mean, I this kind of just hit me. I was diving into your guys' band, and were you so that you found this guy, and were you also looking for a location to do everything?
Oh yeah.
And then you were you were knocking on people's doors.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
To find a house. Like,
yeah.
oh,
So we have a couple of areas in our city with
Yeah.
That type of houses,
yeah.
and those are rich people houses, obviously.
Oh, okay.
And so we were just, exactly, driving his car, just knocking on all doors. So we see that house, that looks like something we might need. Knocking on the door, telling everything how it is, not like lying our way into their house, not hiding anything. We want to shoot a music video. We don't even need to go inside the house. We just need to film the outside of your house, and because the inside was filmed in a different location, in a photo studio, but it looks very seamless. So we achieved a seamless effect, luckily.
What it okay, if respectfully, if you did that to my house and you two knocked on my door, I would look at you and be like, these guys are psychos. they're gonna kill me.
Nah.
But maybe it's just I mean, we're in California, so maybe it's just the culture difference. Like, is there like, are people where you're from, are they just like more approachable, or what's like the vibe over there?
I mean, we will once again, we were just as respectful as possible, well behaved, well raised two guys, just asking politely if someone would be interested in providing their house, because when like TV series and stuff gets filmed, they often use just regular people's houses. It's actually normal practice, so it was not that big of a stretch, to ask people about that.
Okay.
So not a problem.
Well, since you were honest about it, which is, I mean, it's always the best policy. Just
sure.
It's heart and let it just come out. But given like the subject matter, what did you ask him?
The part that we need to film with their house involved nothing brutal at all. We just needed to film one car pulling up, our band stepping outside the car, and us ringing the bell. That's it. That was it. So not much.
Okay, it sounded like, hey, we're gonna film outside your house, and then inside we're gonna have like a butchering scene.
That was not necessary to tell them.
Okay, cool. How many houses did it take?
How many houses?
Ooh,
A lot.
Multiple
days.
Multiple days.
For sure. And by the way, this is the video we're talking about. This is exactly it. And the house that said, I guess it's obvious that it was the last one because they said yes. But actually, even before knocking on their door, we almost gave up. We just said, okay, man, just one more house.
Just one more house.
And that one, this is it.
This was last house.
Yeah, last house.
Last house. Who say yes? Okay, guys.
How many days? Like 2 days, 3 days?
Maybe 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
What the? We guys were committed just to...
Yeah, just scouting. Yeah, for location.
We check all city, with house look like this.
Yeah.
So you were looking like you wanted a normal looking but more upscale house.
Upscale, modern, minimalistic looking house. Yeah, that was what we envisioned. Yeah. And this is already in the photo studio, so this is a different location altogether.
Yeah, because in house all rooms small.
Yeah, and they're filled with stuff.
For filming, you need big floor. Big room for camera, for light.
Yeah. Holy crap! Shows, just don't. It's kind of crazy that it was the last one.
Yeah. I mean, it's destiny.
Like last one, and then that's the one.
Yeah, and they said yes. I mean, it's crazy.
That's awesome.
It's actually crazy.
Well, cool. Yeah, just keep persistence. You can't.
Patience and persistence. Yeah, they will get you anywhere.
Yeah. Because approaching people's houses, especially now, it's just it's definitely different. Like you don't have like Halloween anymore. You don't really have. I always feel bad for the Mormons, because Mormons are the ones that will go up to your house and knock, and then they want to talk about God. And I always kind of feel bad, so I would kind of go outside and like talk to them for like 5 minutes. Because I'm like, I don't want to be like that. They probably got the door slammed in their face like the like 50 houses, and let me give him like a little bit. Like,
a little kindness, of course.
What's up? You know, I'm not doing anything. I'm just inside, just listening to Skinless right now. You know, I got time to spare right now. I feel bad. I'm like, and then I'll be out driving around, and I see him on like bikes and stuff. I'm like, damn, that's a tough gig. It's a tough gig, man.
I mean, they probably love their job as well.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, talking about God.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
The one subject you don't bring up to people is, it's like if you think about it, it's like, hey, it's like you knock on a stranger's door, and it's like, hey, you want to talk about how you're gonna die? Like, if the whole concept, if you really, when you really break it down, it's like, so I'm kind of, so over here, we just have that culture kind of ingrained, you know. So it's cool that you guys just knock and it worked.
Well, I would say that American culture is actually more like, how do you say it? You guys talk to each other all the time. Strangers talking to each other in America is pretty normal. So I'm kind of surprised to hear that, because in our country, in our culture, rather, strangers don't talk, you know, to each other.
Yeah.
We can live next to a neighbor for 30 years and not know them. That's pretty normal for us. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go figure.
You don't know what they're doing in their basement. You know,
they can be doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, or they could be writing slam riffs. You know,
that's correct.
Yeah.
That's what's going on in his apartment.
Yeah. How do you guys meet?
How did we meet?
Что значит?
Как мы встретились?
Firstly, we create first album. I am and ex-vocalist, our band.
Yes.
And next step was find new people in band. And we find our bassist, who, как сказать, пригласил.
Who invited me?
Invited
our bassist and me at the time. We had another band going on. We were just starting, and initially I was a drummer, and so.
Well, you were forced to be a drummer, right?
Well, kind of 50-50,
okay.
yeah.
Right.
And so I was the drummer of that other band, and our bassist, Victor Kanashevich, shout out, he was invited to Extermination Dismemberment, and they were looking for a drummer as well, and he invited me to just help the guys out, you know, just do a couple of rehearsals together, and, you know, until they find someone else, I guess. And the rest is history. Here we are, 15 years later.
Yeah. So you met through a bass player, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
nice.
correct.
So, well, I know this guy. He likes slam.
Yeah, you could say so.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Like sometimes, like you just get picked to do these things. You know.
It's funny how fate works. Honestly, if you didn't know that one guy for one day, like 10 years ago, none of this would happen. You know. It's crazy sometimes when you think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that always kind of blows me away. So it's like, how did this? Like, you kind of needed to go to a grocery store to buy tomatoes, and then
I met the butcher.
You just don't know. They call those omens, and sometimes people sometimes are looking for something, and it's presented to them. But they don't read it. So I mean, we could. I'm trying not to go too deep with it, but okay. So let's say you have in your mind a idea. Okay, we need a butcher. Like we need like an album cover. We need a video. Cool. Well, I personally believe that okay, there's another thing that's helping you. So okay, all of a sudden, you need some tomatoes and eggs. All of a sudden, that's your fucking omen. And then you kind of just go, and then now you're at a grocery store, and then boom, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy. When I think back about it, why I became a drummer, just because we were drinking beer one day on the street, and I was kind of hitting my legs on the floor like you would do on a double bass.
Yeah.
And the friends told me, okay, you are the drummer now.
That's it, huh?
That's how it happened. You know, I wasn't even thinking about becoming a drummer back then. And if that did not happen, I would not be sitting here today 15 years later. Can you imagine that? That's crazy.
That's crazy,
That's crazy, dude.
In USA with you.
Yeah, in the USA.
Because we listen to your band when we create our band.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
For sure.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
Wow. That we are definitely honored to be here, if you don't mind me saying that.
I know. I'm honored to be talking to your band.
That's
you
awesome.
know. Yeah. Speaking of my girlfriend's gonna hate this, but a lot of great things that happen in my life have involved having a beer, beers, or
sure.
having multiple beers. That's how I got this thing. Having beers with a friend, and then they contacted Fender. You just don't know.
Yeah.
Things is kind of like.
Yeah, you never know. The smallest thing can lead to biggest things. You know.
Never know, man. So cool. You guys meet and the band's going, and then you guys started looking for a singer, right? And you couldn't find a singer.
Not exactly. So we had a singer, and initially he was our vocalist. They both of them created the band. So the original vocalist Валерий Кожемяка and
Привет из Америки.
Привет из Америки. Hello from America, we said.
Oh, wow.
And they created the band, and initially I was the drummer, and Victor, the bassist, was the bassist.
Yes.
So our lineup was like that until 2014, I guess. So 2 albums. We had an album in 2010 and 2013. And then he decided to leave, the vocalist. He decided to leave just to pursue other things in life, you know. He went into art, into philosophy, that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
So, and yeah, we were looking for a vocalist.
Yes.
And we tried a bunch of guys, and we faced a problem. We understood that when you are looking for a vocalist, you don't just need him to sing well, although that's important as well. But you also need him to feel the band, what the band is about, to understand the band, and to be the band's face. It's not just singing; it's also behaving the way the band feels. You know, thinking the band, the way the band thinks, and
looks good.
Well.
There you go.
There you go.
vocalist, it's face of band. Yes?
Yeah.
So we were looking for that kind of guy, and we tried a bunch of people, and I don't know, they just didn't feel like the right persons. And after trying for a while, we just decided, fuck it, you know. I took the mic. I actually, in all honesty, I never really wanted to be a drummer. To be completely fair, I always wanted to be a vocalist. So I
think that's every drummer.
Yeah. That's what I keep saying. Yeah,
they always want to be in the front.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying to our current drummer as well. Someday you'll be a vocalist.
There you go.
So that's how it happened. And after that, we also find a drummer who was a better drummer than I was. So win-win for us. There was a big upgrade for our band. It happened in 2015. I think.
Yeah.
And in 2016 we were back to touring full on. We started really touring Europe.
Yeah.
And I guess we never stopped ever since.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys that was one of my questions. Where it's like, how do you play the kind of music that you guys play, and also get out of your country?
Well, since you're asking about that, we are actually the first heavy band, you could say, that toured United States of America. The first. And so far the only ones.
Really?
Yeah. Imagine that.
And we don't know about this.
We did not know about it previously, but now after it happened, we found out about that.
Wow, congratulations.
Well, thank you, but at the same, we are honored, and you know, it's cool to be the first in something, but we don't want to remain the only ones for long, because we really want more bands from Belarus to succeed for sure.
Yeah, I was checking out some bands that I've heard you guys mention. There's a lot of great bands out there.
I agree.
You know, should we do some quick shout outs for
sure
for anyone listening and watching that wants some new bands to check out?
Well, definitely shout out to the band called Irreversible Mechanism that you were listening to.
You're great.
Previously, yeah.
Cool band.
Может быть, ты кого-то хочешь? Shout out. Привет передать.
Yes, of course. Venom Symbiote project from our country.
Also a slam project, very heavy, very heavy.
Yes, very heavy. Posthumous Blasphemer project. Relics of Humanity.
Yeah, we know all these guys. They're awesome.
Nice.
We hope that Relics of Humanity are already touring Europe intensely, but nobody has ever toured United States except us. Yet.
How did you guys do that?
I mean, we just kept working and it happened, you know. There's no real secret. We got signed with Unique Leader Records, and they helped us getting visas, the P1
cool.
visas, and yeah, we got to work. We had an attempt to tour the States in 2017, but we applied for just tourist visas, you know, just tourist visas, and got declined. But once again, we decided not to lie in the embassy about anything because, you know, when you lie, you can get banned.
Oh, that would be
way worse. Way
That'd
worse.
be terrible that happened.
Yeah, so they told us everything is fine, guys. You're just applying for our own type of visa. So we said, okay, thank you, and we'll try again later. 4 years later, we're here.
Yeah, so you got rejected the first time.
It was 2017.
Yeah.
In all honesty, we weren't prepared for that yet because there was a month-long tour that we haven't done before. But at that point, and I mean, we would do that. Of course, we wouldn't die, but that would be I don't know. I guess we weren't ready, and it wasn't meant to happen.
Sure.
It happened when it was meant to, for sure. Because now we are ready. Now we're doing it.
Totally.
You know, it's not everybody we spoke to from Europe and from other countries. Everybody said that touring United States, touring America is hell. It's very hard. You know, everybody said that. But for us, it was, you know, pretty easy so far. Knock on wood.
Dang. So there's definitely a magic to not listening. Sometimes
That's
you just don't.
correct.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't listen. I'm like, there's just something else that kind of draws you in. You say,
I guess I'll find that out for myself.
Yeah, you're right. It's like I hear what you're saying, but I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll try, and then I will decide if it's hell or not. And
it's crazy. It's cool.
The touring changed recently after COVID. Everybody started touring in RVs. I'm sure you're aware of that. And RVs are a game changer for sure because I would imagine the bands that talked to us previously, they talked about touring in a van probably. Yeah, touring in a van would be hard in America, but in an RV, it's pretty smooth.
It's smooth.
Luckily so far, been pretty smooth for us.
Yeah, I was very surprised to see you guys pull up because I was like, okay, there's plenty of parking here for the van trailer, and I saw the thing drive by. I'm like, they're in an RV. Oh,
yeah.
Shit,
this whole tour is on RVs.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Man, I gotta go slam. Next record, Suicide is going slam.
What are you guys
RV.
touring in usually?
There's this thing called bandwagons.
Oh yeah, I bought it on bed. It's basically a bigger RV.
Yeah, it's cool. There's no suspension at all. So basically, like you're kind of flying when you're sleeping. There's like when you hit a bump, it's like it feels like you're tipping over. There's like a few times on the last run with I think it was Chelsea Green. We were just driving. If you hit a little bump, it feels like it's gonna fall over.
Wow.
So they haven't really mastered the suspension yet. But if you just have a place to lay down.
Yeah,
that's a game changer
for sure.
It is a game changer.
Yeah, that saves. I mean, our previous tour, actually a tour before that, we had a double tour. So we did over a month in the United States, then we had 3 days off, and then a huge tour in Europe, in a row.
Nice.
And without an RV, I don't know. We would have done it, but it would be way harder for sure.
Yeah, because you're so close to each other,
yeah.
And like little things start to bother you, and then it builds up.
For us, it's pretty easy. We are chill guys.
Yeah, you guys seem very chill.
Yeah,
but me, I don't like our drummer. He's just always there. I'm like, get away from me, get away from me. I can't get away from this guy. Yeah. I'm kidding. I love my guys. Cool.
So do we.
Yeah, but I do. It's kind of funny how it was your band to get out of the country, given like the style.
Yeah, I can count the times that we've been told that, yeah, you guys, not with that kind of music. You know,
Really?
wrong kind of music. To
Wow.
know. I mean, you're a cool, kind of a cool band, but you know, you understand that not that kind of music. You know,
Really?
that's what we've been told all our life, and here we are.
How do you take that? You don't.
With a smile, you know.
You
I'll
don't-
just keep doing my stuff. I don't care.
You guys don't listen, huh?
Yeah, we do not.
This
We just
is-
do.
Is that a form of being stubborn? Is that like
The trick is to love what you do. I think that what it all comes down to, because we often remind ourselves that we do not have to do it.
True.
We are not obliged to do it. And you know, being in a band and orchestrating all this stuff, it's hard. It's a lot of headache, a lot of problems that need to be solved.
Sure.
You know, and we still keep doing it. You know, it's hard, but we still keep doing it. But we don't have to. We don't owe it to anyone. We can just stop tomorrow, and the world will go on. You know, we won't be fired from anywhere, nothing like that.
Yeah.
But we're still doing it. Why? Because we love it, and that's what we do. I mean, saying that it's hard for us would be a lie, because when you love what you do, it's not that hard.
Yeah, there's something about it when you just love it, dude.
Sure.
This is something. It keeps you coming back.
Yeah, and it's our life by now. We cannot imagine our lives without it. It would be incomplete for sure.
Nice. A question I have. What does Red Beton mean?
This is my side project.
Oh, okay.
I have only one EP
Yeah.
in 2011 when I was
Okay.
18. But you can't find on Apple Music, on Spotify, only
Of course.
in Google maybe.
Nice.
EP called Sawmill. Maybe in future I create more material,
okay.
but today I all my life, all my idea I use in extermination dismemberment.
Of course. Yeah.
Yes, red beton. Beton in English this is concrete.
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 Okay.
Yes, red concrete because I take your face.
The blood, okay, I get it. I knew there's like some kind of meaning in there. I'm like, what does that mean? Okay, so it's like, okay, red concrete.
Yeah, sometimes people ask me, what is it? What is it? This is my side project. This is my second name, you know.
Wow. Okay, do you just like, I mean, are you just hanging out on Google Translate and it's putting in words, okay, like blood. Okay, color of blood, red. It's just like, how are you like coming up with this?
No, in really, when I was young, I love one song called this song was Gray Concrete. Gray
Okay.
Concrete.
Yes.
And I love red concrete, and red beton, and this is result.
Okay. Clever, man. See, it's like you just have good ideas and you just take them. Some good ideas are just there. You just fucking start grabbing them. You know? Cool.
Yeah, this is interesting because this is Russian language and English language. I love it. Because my music, this is symbiote electronic music, breakbeats, gabba with death metal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Clever.
I
Nice,
love
dude. And you do as far as musically, you do all the writing, right? All the riffs, because you're the only guitar player, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm only guitar player and back vocalist.
So you're just in your basement, just
Of course,
chugging.
of course.
Now, how is that? Because you can't really bounce your ideas off another guitar player. So you're just kind of trusting your own riffs.
Sorry?
Ask him if he's just trusting his own riffs.
Ну, типа, что ты сам пишешь рифы, тебе не с кем обмениваться идеями, нету другого гитариста, каково тебе писать
Sounds
всё
tough.
сам.
Yeah. I listen many music and inspire from my favorite band. You know, yes, I don't have friends guitar players, but как это сказать? I have big bass in my mind.
Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. It's just kind of pops in there. It's like
Yes, I
get it out.
sometimes I use idea from band what I listen, but transform and
Yeah.
how I see. Sorry for my English. I use idea from other band, but I see I want like this, but how I want.
Yeah.
Yes, I am not create this genre, slamming brutal death metal, but I don't know how create some kind new genre, and I don't know it. I don't need it.
Yeah. Nice. Well, you're also the first guitar player here that brought in a Kemper.
Yes, but I use Kemper only 2 years.
Were you using a Marshall JCM?
No, we use как это сказать? One moment. Pedal distortion of Russia company.
Oh.
AMT.
AMT?
AMT, yes.
AMT. Pedal?
Pedal, yes. P1. This was my favorite. AMT, yes. And then really we're endorser of AMT.
It's called what again? I'm sorry.
P1. P1.
Oh, P1?
Yeah, P1.
Okay. I gotta see this thing. You gotta see too. They put a letter and a.
This is old pedal, but this is my favorite. This is awesome.
There it is.
Yep. Yeah. P1.
Is this it?
Yeah, this is my favorite. Maybe 10 or 11 years I use this pedal.
Really?
Yes, with
I never heard of it.
With tube screamer, with warmer pedal, warmer pedal. This is pedal from Belarus company. Yeah, I love hard heavy sound for guitar.
Of course.
Yes,
crucial.
but on record we use plugins.
Okay. I never seen. I never. So wait, is it?
You can try.
This
is my secret.
Oh.
This is my secret. Oh.
Oh, is it a distortion pedal or is it a? What's the?
This is distortion pedal. Yes, P2 I don't like.
Can we go back to the one?
I like only P1.
So wait, but you said you use a tube screamer too, so you use both.
Tube screamer first,
and
second this.
Dude, I've been getting into that lately. Like they call it stacking, I guess, stacking two pedals like that.
Yeah.
I've been really into that lately. It's cool.
Yeah. But with Kemper, I can use more effects.
Okay.
And with MIDI cable from our laptop, our effects. Как это сказать? Что они
we
сами...
use automation live on our shows. We automate effects, so we don't have to push any buttons.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't touch Kemper on live show, but effects use.
Effects pop out.
Yeah.
Got it. So when you're doing a freaking lead, it just comes in.
Yeah, phaser, delay.
Phaser. Yeah.
Yes.
That's sick, dude. Cool. What's the? Can we hear it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's fucking a little freaking chug.
Yeah.
Chug it.
Right now?
Yeah, sure, please.
Yeah.
Also, what is it up with like slam? I noticed people with great tone have been using BC Rich. So if you're only listening, we have a BC Rich 7-string.
Yes, this is my favorite BC Rich new series. But in really maybe 2018 Shredzilla 7 strings.
Oh, that's a Shredzilla?
Shredzilla, yes.
Oh, okay. Same with the Pilling Flesh guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can see Godzilla here.
Oh, okay. What is that thing again? I'm sorry. That
Godzilla. Godzilla, yeah, you know, I understand.
Oh, so that's Godzilla.
Gojira, yes.
Oh, that's Godzilla. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, again, if you're just listening, the fret marker is a Godzilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering what is that? Okay, got it. Nice.
Yes,
That's
but
it.
in really, I don't like fucking Abalone here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
the binding.
I hope people don't see it.
Oh yes. Well, I mean, if they're at a slam show, they're probably drunk anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I very, very like reverse. You know,
Reverse headstock.
this
Nice.
is slim.
Nice. So Shredzilla and the pickups are Fishman.
Fishman Fluence, yes.
Cool.
And drop A.
Drop A.
Yeah.
That explains it. Yeah. So if you're only in drop A and you're stacking two pedals, that definitely explains the like the over the top gain. Right. Like a lot. It's a lot of gain.
A lot of gain, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Sometimes I use double gain.
Double gain. See, that's what we're talking about. Double gain. Double coffees. Double gain.
Yeah.
Double everything. Cool. Can we? Yeah. I think it might be a good time to hear it.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude.
Heavy.
That's tight. What's the first riff to Slaughter?
Starter.
Slaughter.
Chainsaw.
Slaughter Chainsaw. My favorite riff from Slaughter Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Just gets you going without
Yeah.
drums, without anything.
I love it. I love it.
That's sick. That's awesome. What's your favorite? Since we're on the topic of slam riffs, what's yeah? How do you write a riff like that? Are you just like sitting in the home?
Of course.
Yeah, and you're just like, are you just like doing this,
Yes.
or do you have a sound first and then you try to play it?
I just play a lot of time
Okay.
at my home. Yes, and sometime how all guitarists in the world, you know, I play in my guitar and then sometime wow, this is cool. I want it. I want it.
Oh, I never done that before. A slide. See, I gotta learn that real quick. I gotta learn that. It's a slide harmonic.
Yeah.
A slide pinch harmonic, dude. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I love it.
Right?
Yes, right.
Okay. Oh, dude, you can even do like a pull off. That does sound better.
Yes.
I'm saying like you could do like you could add a pull off in there. Like you could.
Sometimes.
I might do that. Add it. Like.
I never use this chord.
Oh, that
No
sounds
one.
heavy, dude. That sounds heavy.
No one. I don't use it.
No?
I
Why?
don't know.
Why?
Because I don't see this is chord in slamming.
Okay, nice.
But sometimes I love old school, brutal, technical riffs. You know.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
What's the hardest riff?
What?
Самый тяжелый.
Hard?
Yeah, like
Сложный.
All riffs hard.
that is true sometimes. Actually,
yeah.
People think like if it's just chugging, sometimes your right hand will get tired. I'm just like, how do I make this sound solid, especially after 3 shots? I'm trying to make it sound good.
Most hard riffs after not hard riffs, dynamic in music create hard.
It's true.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm really into that freaking slide harmonic. You gave me. No. Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay, got it. Cool. It's weird because my brain always wants to go to that chord. That's kind of cool. It sounds silly, but yeah, I'm so ingrained, like throwing in that I don't even know what chord that's called, to be honest.
Just a dissonance, low
Yeah,
dissonance.
it's like I think back in the day we would call it a inverted chord.
Inverted.
But it's not, because the inverted chord is.
In our country.
Thank you for playing. It's cool.
Thank you.
It sounds sick.
Thank you for this interview. We love it. We're happy.
Oh,
Happy
awesome.
to be here.
Yeah.
Sure.
In our country, when we was young, when we listened hard music, our friends and как сказать, наше окружение
Our surroundings.
don't love deathcore music. We love it old school death metal music.
Okay.
And we create our band. We don't use scream elements maybe in our music, and we don't use it deathcore elements on guitar. This was our rule, But
Oh wow, interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
But all our friends who we know listened Suicide Silence, Carnifex band.
Oh, cool.
Yes, but this is deathcore bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 3 main deathcore bands in our country, at least back then, were definitely Suicide Silence, Carnifex, and Whitechapel.
Oh, dope.
Actually, Black Dahlia Murder, also there. The big four, for sure.
Interesting.
Yeah, so many bands have been influenced by you guys. It's insane.
It's still going. It's weird. It's weird. I was just at a show where they were 16. They were still in high school. That they're like doing like that whole sound again. I was like, wow, that's crazy. So you guys had a rule to not put in deathcore.
Somewhat, somewhat. To a little bit avoid it, but that's not. It's not because we liked it, just because we wanted to sound different, Because so many bands, especially back then, everyone was metalcore.
Yeah,
somebody was deathcore, and we wanted to be death metal. Wanted to say fuck you to everyone,
Yeah,
so.
yep. I get it. I get it. We had a rule similar. Because back then it was really cool to do two steps. Do you know what a two-step is?
Two-step, yeah, sure.
Yeah, so like a riff, and then like people start two-stepping, and like hardcore and like the heavy bands around. So we're like, no two-steps, and it completely separated us from everybody. It was like, oh yeah, this is like one little. I might contradict myself, but sometimes it's so fucking rare, but it's sometimes having a rule works.
Yeah,
because I'm all like no rules, but I mean,
it separates you from everyone else.
Yeah, but that one rule that we had, like no two-stepping.
Yeah.
And just separate because everybody was two-stepping back then. Everybody.
Well, that's what it comes down to, right? If everybody does one thing, let's do another thing, and see what happens.
Yeah. That's how you stick out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, people don't like to stick out anymore. It sucks.
I agree. If you don't mind me saying, I'm a little bit disappointed in deathcore nowadays not because it sounds bad, and the production is better than ever for sure.
Sure.
But so many bands sound the same. It's it's a little bit disappointing. Everybody is doing the Whitechapel vocals today.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone. The tunnel throat thing, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everyone sounds the same. And back then, once again, think about that: Suicide Silence, Whitechapel, the Black Dahlia Murder, Carnifex. You can instantly hear the difference between all of them. You cannot confuse these bands.
Yes.
And nowadays, you listen Spotify deathcore, you think it's one band. It's just the same band, one after another, but it's all different bands. So I mean, I'm not saying it's bad by any means, and the production is great. Of course, it's better than ever. And these vocalists, they are all very talented. It takes a lot of talent and a lot of skill to do what they do, for sure. I'm not taking away from them by any means.
Sure.
I would just personally, as a fan of the music, because I love deathcore. I'm not like an elitist, fuck deathcore, only death metal. No, I love deathcore. I'm not ashamed of it.
I love to.
Yeah. And I, as a fan of the music, I just want to hear more diversity. That's it. I just want to hear different tastes of deathcore.
Yeah, I kind of.
Can I have that, please, guys? Deathcore. Thank you.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. I wonder what. I guess it might come down to influences. But I don't know. Yeah, no one's really bringing anything new to the table. Besides like the obvious ones, like the Lorners and the Slaughters, but then it kind of stops there. It's just kind of like everything's kind of molding. It's like one sound.
Yeah, one sound.
I kind of wonder. I wonder what it's going to take.
Maybe they all go to the same studio. I don't know.
Sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of. I mean, deathcore's had that problem for a long time. I'm not going to call anybody out, but back in the day when we first came out, there was bands in our message boards. They were having tryouts saying we want to sound like Suicides, but they never talked about it publicly, so I won't blast them. But it's kind of always been like an issue where like they just hear the sound, but they don't know what's behind the sound.
Yeah,
it's like they just don't. And we're older too. Like we're trying to. It's very. I guess it's very. I'm 39, so it's very natural to be older. And you don't want to get sucked into a trend.
Exactly.
So it's like because people want you to be like to stay with the times. Naturally, your insecurities want to be you want to be relevant, but luckily me and my guys are like, I think this is actually the time right now to be more us than ever, and this is going to separate us from everybody. It's to who you record with, to who mixes your stuff, to how you write. It's kind of one big circle. Like while we're doing stuff right now, it's like at mid 2000s, like what that.
It's coming back.
That like the mindset.
Yeah.
Like how do we separate ourselves from everything that's happening, as opposed to a lot of bands I think are kind of following something works. I see bands that's kind of
just replicating it. Yeah.
We're to do that. We're like, okay, everyone's doing that. We're going to go this way.
Yeah.
Which for better or for worse,
Definitely for better, because for us, for example, it's also always was our priority to sound like ourselves. We also mix and master everything ourselves. He does, actually.
I know, yeah. You guys said it earlier. You guys mix and master it yourselves.
Yes, we do.
That's
and
cool.
We may sound not as professional as other bands sometimes. Cool. Like, objectively, our sound might be a little bit worse, a little bit less clean, but it's our sound. You can recognize it, and that's the main thing. And with vocals as well. We always think that it's better to have your voice, recognizable voice, rather than to be able to do the sound everybody else does, you know, to be on par with everyone else. No, just your voice. Use your voice, and some people will like it, some people will hate it, and that's the beauty of it.
That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty. People don't like to be hated. You gotta be hated.
You gotta be hated, yeah.
You have to, it's like one of like the main ingredients that you could put into your sound.
Absolutely.
But people just don't wanna.
You want your audience to be splitted 50-50, preferably. We have a song called Corpsepit.
I was gonna ask about that. What is that fucking song, dude?
Well, you could say it's not a typical slam song, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
It's not typical. It's not slam.
Not slam at all. Yeah. And when we were creating this song, our goal was to create something that would split our audience.
We did it on purpose.
Yes.
Nice.
It was done on purpose.
Let's go.
And the desired effect was achieved, we think, because it was just so fun reading those Facebook comments.
Oh my goodness, get out of there.
Yeah. And you know, the guys that were praising you yesterday, right now they are leaving comments like, "Yeah, these guys always sucked," you know, in one day.
Fuck it. After 2 pure slamming albums, we can use other elements, music in our sound. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, we are just guys in a band playing music. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. We don't want to play slam 10 albums. You know, this is a stupid idea. Not because we can create more interesting music, but we sometimes afraid destroy our conception.
Sure.
Yes, but sometimes we use elements or orchestra or synth, electronics. Yes, we love it.
Yeah, we're definitely not afraid of doing anything. Maybe a couple days or years from now, we will come up with something crazy and completely out there, and it will be fun to read comments once again. We're having fun with it.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, it seems like you guys are just having fun.
Yeah,
cool.
Because it's not that big of a deal. We're just guys in a band, in a death metal band. We're having fun.
Yeah,
it's not like, you know, we're not politicians or anything. We don't owe anyone anything. We're just having fun, and you are all invited on this journey with us.
Yeah, everyone's invited.
Yeah,
or
if you don't like it, don't listen.
Yeah, fast forward.
Yeah. And now, sometimes people ask us, can you play Corpsepit today? This is favorite song. For people.
See,
now it's one of our top songs. Yeah, main hits actually.
Yeah, you don't know, man.
Yeah.
Maybe experiment a little bit more.
It all comes down to having fun. You know, as long as you're having fun doing this stuff, it makes sense.
People know, dude. People could fucking smell it, dude. When you're having like a good time, people could smell it.
Yeah. And if you're pretending to, they will smell it too.
Oh, dude, it all comes out at some point.
Yeah.
It could take a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20. If you're pretending somewhere, people they just find out.
I mean, they feel it. They feel it for sure.
Yeah, they gotta fucking feel that shit, man. So do slam riffs come from Planet Fitness? Is that like a secret or something?
No, Planet Fitness has 24/7 showers and toilets. That's the main thing on tours.
Yeah,
that's why we always get a black card membership, and we just park our RVs near a Planet Fitness every night. And when we wake up, we have access to all the benefits.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It is 24 hours, huh?
Yeah. And one membership gives you access to all the gyms across the country, and every city has a Planet Fitness, so it's very, very convenient, extremely convenient. Because when we did very first tour in the United States, we did not know about that, so we had to take shower in venues or maybe in truck stops, you know. So you never really knew if you are able to take shower today, you know.
Yeah.
And now you're pretty sure that you have access to a shower, to a restroom, no problem at all. Because our shower in our RV, it's filled with boxes of merch, with stuff. We don't use our onboard shower. No, we don't use it.
That's sick.
Yeah.
His stuff with merch, that's dope.
Yeah, it's just a wardrobe.
Oh my goodness, fuck yeah, dude. Dude, in the bandwagon, people put their show clothes in the shower, and it fucking pisses me off. My drum is trying to shower
it probably reeks.
Yeah, because I'm trying to like. I'm always like the first one up, and they're all like sleeping up until who knows fucking how long. Like, man, put your show clothes somewhere else, you fucks. Oh my God. And then you put their backpacks everywhere, and then you want to beat them up, and then you want to quit, and it's a whole cycle, So I think a Planet Fitness is good.
Oh yeah, it is. It definitely helps us, keeps us going for sure.
It's just kidding. So because I know they were doing, a lot of people were doing like this because they always offer like a free day pass, correct? So I know a lot of bands were doing that.
Not sure about that. What they offer is if you buy one membership, you can take one friend with you for free. So it takes one membership for 2 people to enter whenever they want. And we are 4 people in total, so just 2 memberships. It's like $50 or $60 in total a month. One tour. We need it for one tour, so we buy a membership at the beginning and we cancel it when we leave. So it's very easy. Very easy.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, back in when we were touring, I don't think Planet Fitness wasn't a thing. Actually, when did Planet Fitness start? When did because it feels like a recent thing,
but it's everywhere.
But now it's. Curious when it started. Founded 92? No. 33 years ago? No. Yeah. So maybe it was.
Maybe it wasn't everywhere, Maybe it was just in a couple of places.
Marketing in 2023, Planet Fitness opened its first franchise location in Florida. So maybe company went public 2015. Maybe that has something to do with it. Okay.
Yeah, so now we are traveling in an RV, and we have Planet Fitnesses in every city, so touring is pretty easy right now.
Do they still have? This is my question about it. Do they have squat racks in there?
Squat racks? Not really. They only have Smith machines everywhere. If you know what it is, it's like when the barbell is fixed.
Yeah.
Smith machine. So it's not ideal, but For example, I for one never squat on tour because I don't want to risk any back injuries. Dude, because that would just destroy me. Smart,
man. Yeah. So what?
My back works enough carrying those merch boxes.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. So they don't have the squat rack, and they don't have. Do they have the bench?
They don't have any free barbells for bench pressing. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that. And can you? They don't allow you to groan, right? I can't be like.
Yeah, they have this lunk alarm, but we are not groaners anyway, so it's all right.
Like, slam! Fucking yelling slam, dude. Fuck that. I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah. We should do that one day, and we should set off the lunk alarm and film it for sure.
Yeah, that would probably.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's an alarm?
Yeah, exactly. Literally an alarm. It's called lunk alarm.
I thought you guys were kidding.
No, we were not. They literally have an alarm.
Okay.
For that. So when somebody groans or throws weights or behaves like that.
Yeah, what the heck is this? Play. What the fuck? Yeah. I didn't know that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's funny.
Oh, I guess they made it a thing out of it. I mean, it is funny.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like a rule. Yeah.
Man. Yeah, at the gym, I mean, it's a loud place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to a UFC gym, and I'm planning. It's getting worse, but there's people they're just throwing weights around, and you just keep. And I'm blasting like extermination, dismemberment in my headphones, and I could hear the weights and people going. Ah! I was like, damn, if I could hear it, you're loud, man.
Yeah,
you're loud, dude. Something I've been doing. I think it's been almost a year now. I stopped doing because I have lower back problems. I started doing,
as we all do. I
yeah,
guess.
squatting. I noticed that the squatting and deadlifts were actually making me personally, they were making my back worse. So it's like I went to what's it called? A hip thrust. So it's like you put like the seatbelt on, and then it just targets like I mean, people say glutes, but it's an ass, right? So it just basically targets your like your ass. I'm all, dude, and then I started doing that, and the lower back pain I haven't had a problem.
That's cool.
I haven't had a problem. Then I stopped. So I hated the hip thrust. I hate lunges, but so yeah, I stopped deadlifting, stopped squats, and I did the hip thrust and lunges. The back pain, I haven't had back pain.
Yeah, that's.
I was like, because as a man, you're so ingrained. Okay, bench, pull up, shoulder press, deadlift, bench,
for sure.
balls full of cum. Just fuck, you want it got fucking T levels up, like, and you're so ingrained with it. But it took really set my ego aside. Okay, you know what? The back problems are there. Let's just do the hip thrust. And dude,
just fix the problem.
It's been a fucking game changer, man. So any one of our listeners that might be dealing with some back issues, the hip thrust really helped me. It's pretty cool.
For me, surprisingly, I also had back pain problems basically all my life. And all doctors tell you definitely no deadlifts.
Yeah.
Better don't even lift weights at all. You know.
And you're not listening.
I was listening.
Don't do that.
I was listening for them.
That time you have to.
Yeah, but only a year ago, maybe a little bit more than that, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try deadlifting, see what happens. And surprisingly, this is what helped me with my back pain. Deadlifts, yeah.
Okay.
Surprisingly, the thing that hurts most of the people.
Yeah.
I just took it very slow approach, very safe approach, like raising the weights very, very slowly, like extremely slowly.
Yeah.
And that's when I started deadlifting. That's when I stopped having lower back pain. So go figure.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so no squats and
I
deadlifting. Oh, maybe I might go back to it. Oh yeah, and also I added the back extension.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Like
that's huge. Yeah,
I'm not sure what the machine is called. It's not even a machine. It's like you hook your feet up to it, and then you hang. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's cool. What's that called? The back. I guess it's just called
the hyperextension.
But yeah. Okay. So I guess that's what it's called: a back extension, a hyperextension, and that helped too.
Yeah. You add some weights. Just take them in your hands, and
And it just targets like the right muscles. And the thing about the gym that fucking sucks is that once you get an injury, it's kind of there forever. Like, I mean, this is like my first year in the gym, like late 20s. You're into like the ego lifting.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was working out with some like, which he was a really good friend. Like the people I was working out with were taking steroids, and I'm just like some little kid, like trying to like keep up. It made it back then. I wasn't thinking, but they're like, yeah, put up more weight on the bar. So I put up way too much weight, and then I squat. I did some squatting. I'm like, you kind of feel like a little twitch.
Yeah.
And that was 11 years ago, and it's still like.
Gotta be careful for sure.
It finally, like, once you fuck it up, dude, it's just kind of always there, and like you kind of have to live with it. So I've been kind of building the muscles around
never
it.
try to keep up with anyone when it comes to this, for sure.
No, especially with what we're doing. Like we're already active, and the purpose to work out is just to get your body in motion, dude. Just fucking just to live longer, man. Yeah. So that's good. It's good that you have you're not out there being a fucking egomaniac.
No.
Grunting.
Yeah, slow and steady.
Or you hang out. You see like a hot chick right there. You're like, oh, more.
Yeah.
more weight. You know what, dude? Like, this was I did this twice.
Yeah.
Twice where I started over like on the bench and squatting. I took out all the weight, and I was just benching the bar. And then next week I put 2.5s. Did that. Next week 5.
Yeah.
Next week 10. I was like, I just want to get my form right. This was probably like early 30s, and I was fascinated what happened to my brain.
Yeah.
Because you're used to like the 45, that primal fucking is going, and I was so fascinated by benching and putting two of the 2.5s, like these little fucking like these little weights. Yeah. Something happens to your fucking brain where you're freaking out. You're like, oh, this isn't heavy. People are looking at you, and then like there's like a hot chick walks by you, you're like, oh. I was fascinated. I'm like, oh, this is why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm checking my ego right now. Just you are lifting for health, and just to get your fucking body going. It was a fascinating thing. If you're listening, watching, you want to do a little experiment, just put two fucking twos right there and just fucking start benching.
If you're not preparing for a competition, there's no reason to rush at all.
Yeah,
you have a lot of time.
It's no reason, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. We were on some gym ranting for a while.
Yeah. It's a gym podcast now.
Yeah, it is now. Music, what?
Yeah, no, working out, dude.
Is there anything about your band that you want out there for people to like to know about your band or you guys?
Anything? I guess
personal, not personal.
Just we want everyone to know that we keep working on new music. We keep booking tours, and we are, even though we are 15 years into this, just like you said before, we also feel like we're only getting started. We're just getting started, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger. And once again, people ask us sometimes. We're not like a super successful band, like by objectively we're. I would say mid success,
Sure.
But still, people ask us like, "What's the secret? How did you achieve it?" And the secret is just do it for 15 years, and something will happen along the way.
Yeah,
just don't stop.
Yeah, there's a magic to not stopping, dude.
I mean, we don't feel like stopping at all. We don't feel like we need to stop for any reason. So why would we? And when you keep doing it, just stuff will happen. Stuff will happen, and you will just do it one step at a time.
It's a grind, dude.
Yeah.
I can't look at the artwork. Fuck, I just look at it at the fucking corner of my eye, dude. Fuck, you guys are bringing back the crazy artwork.
Yeah, that was our goal. Because it's all pretty comic bookish lately.
Yeah.
It's all been like that. And we want to go old school, especially since we are remaking our old school album, And Slaughter Chainsaw, by the way, the song with the music video, this is originally this was the very first song that was composed by Extermination Dismemberment.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
So this is where it all started, like song number 1.
И скажи, что этот клип, эта обложка, это то, как должно было быть изначально.
Yes, and the way this artwork and this music video look right now, this is the way it was meant to be back then. But we could not afford it. We could not make it happen.
Wow.
That's why we just bought the zombies from the label that released the original version. But the album is called Butcher Basement. It's not called fucking Zombies in the City.
Yeah.
So now we have the butcher in the fucking basement, and we shot a music video.
Oh wow, dude! Yeah, the guy is kind of like a second chance.
Yeah,
it's cool.
A second life to this album.
Nice.
And it's the heaviest sound we ever did, we think. So it's cool. It's cool to relive that music once again.
That's awesome. You guys have any plans to start, doing any new tunes? Or?
Sure. We are always working on new stuff. Yeah, definitely. Hoping to release some new, even more heavy stuff. So
yeah,
for sure.
Hell yeah, always chugging.
Yeah.
Wow, first song. What a trip is that?
Yeah. So 2009 was it composed?
Yes.
2009, and now it's 2025.
That's what's up, man. See, there's a magic to not stopping, dude. I'll say this shit all the time, man. I wanted to quit the band so many times. I want to quit this so many times. You just like, one day you wake up, there's something, when there's something in you. It's like, I have a little bit more in the tank right now.
For sure.
And I know I don't dig deep and take that little bit of gas, that fucking pure gasoline, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, and some people give up too soon because they start bands for wrong reasons. You know,
That too, yeah.
they are chasing success or whatever. They want to be rock stars, and that's not what makes you happy. You know,
It's not.
If you're happy just playing your music to like 5 people in the audience in some bar, you know,
Dude.
just how cool is that? People came to listen to your music, you know, to you playing to your music, and if you are happy with that, then you are successful from day one. You know.
It's true, man.
Yeah, so you don't have to stop.
Just don't stop. Yeah, man. It's funny when I had I'm the happiest I ever been in my career, and it's when I had no money. It's when all the money went away. It's when I started. I'm my most happy. So it's so weird that you can't buy it.
Oh yeah.
No.
Achieving success and achieving happiness are 2 separate processes. So when people do one thing, they should not forget about the other thing, and vice versa. You can be too concentrated on achieving happiness and forget about success.
Yeah.
And find yourself with no money at your 50s or whatever.
Yeah.
The happiness can go away.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. You always want to be grinding towards something. Always grinding.
For sure. We need a goal. We all need a goal to be happy. Without a goal, without a goal, it's hard to remain happy. Yes, families and stuff, this is what makes you happy, but you also need something to be, that you would be chasing, you know, working towards.
Yeah.
That's what keeps you going, keeps you happy, for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's how we're wired as humans, man. You gotta have something. Like what's gonna drive you?
I could not imagine life with if I didn't have something to look forward to tomorrow, you know, a year from now.
Man.
How can you live like that even?
You can't, man.
Yeah.
You can't. Do conversations like this, man. It's why. It's like music. It's like why we do it. I'm talking to a band that's from Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
And this podcast started in my parents' garage.
Yeah, there you go.
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, so
It's
the fact
crazy.
that we are the people that got connected by all this stuff is crazy, because
it's crazy, man.
Otherwise we would have never met. No chance.
Never.
Never.
You guys get to fly across the planet
Yeah.
and play slam death metal, dude.
How cool is that?
That's fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I think that to me is happiness.
I agree.
Yeah.
And we actually are happy that we achieved this result with the obnoxiously heavy music with slam.
Dude, for real,
if
man.
we were playing something more like, you know, mainstream,
It's like, sure.
Sure. Well, we wouldn't feel so fulfilled by that. You know, it's like a challenge. You go hard difficulty. You pick hard difficulty and you play the game.
Dude, first band in your country to play the States.
Yeah.
Unfucking believable.
I'm not
man.
sure about playing the States, but touring the States. Touring the
It's
States.
unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
And it's that style of music. It's cool.
I mean,
It's crazy. It's
the
crazy.
style
It's
that
crazy.
people said that is the wrong style to do it. You know, you guys will never achieve anything with that kind of music. You know that. That's what we've been told.
Oh yeah, people told me Suicide Silence was not gonna work.
I mean,
many
that-
times.
It's just part of the deal. I
It's
guess.
part of the deal. I think when people say that, it's this. There might be something here.
Yeah.
But
But
there might be something.
after you achieve something,
Then
they
it's
say,
like,
"Oh yeah, of course,
Yeah.
yeah,
oh yeah, it's like fucking. Oh sure.
sure, yeah."
Cool. Let's do a quick shout out. You guys are on tour with Aborted.
Yes, aborted, ingested, and peeling flesh.
Nice.
What a lineup, by the way! It's great. I mean, it's
a great
It's
lineup,
irresponsible.
It's cool.
too heavy.
Yeah, it's too heavy.
Too heavy, dude.
It's too
I
heavy.
mean, look at that.
Thank you for also. This is also a big milestone for our podcast. This is the first time where we've done a podcast with every band on a touring package.
Hell yeah.
We had Ingested this week. We had Sven from Boarded like last year. Peeling Flesh has been on here twice.
Yeah.
So thank you for helping us achieve another goal in our podcast.
The pleasure is ours, man. And
Appreciate
it's
it,
our
man.
honor.
Yeah, I'm honored, man. Where can people find you guys?
Find us like online.
Yeah, where do you want people to go?
Instagram, official website, you know, your usual stuff, Facebook. People know where to find bands nowadays. Instagram, Facebook, and official website. Spotify. Yeah, and on YouTube, please watch our videos because we put a lot of work into them, you know. All our videos are like mini movies. That's that's the way we approach it. So, yeah, we would appreciate if everyone watched it and, you know, left a comment and like.
Yeah, well, you heard him do it. Cool, yeah, and we'll put a link in like the description.
Awesome.
On this. Cool. Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you, and I'll see you guys tonight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, definitely. See you at the show tonight.
I'll be there drinking beer.
Let's go.
All right, everyone. That's it. Later.